Hello my royals, I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In the last episode, we saw the post-game world of Let's Go. In this episode, well, it's time for us to start our second journey of Kanto. And that journey starts with challenging the gyms. More specifically, we're going to go over things that we didn't do while we were at the gyms in the first place. I should mention, we will probably get to Cerulean City. So, that's going to be a little... Well, I'll talk about it when we get there. Well, welcome back to the Pewter Gym. Pokemon Champ material. Nothing new, it just tells you who the certified trainers are. But I should have mentioned this. This man asked for a water or grass type. Grass type, easy to get. You shouldn't have any problem. The water type is the problem. What you could have done is have this. Play with others or mystery gift. What is it? I know you can. Or do you have to do it out here? Or is it actually just play with others? Is it play with others? No. Nearby. Yes. Nearby or far away. If you have another person with Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, you can have them trade you a water type. So that is the way you can get a water type into the Pewter City Gym. Although you'd be waiting a long time, since I think the earliest water type you can get is Magikarp? And our Magikarp, I don't remember what level it was. But if you want an easy one, you got a Poliwag that they just need to go to Route... what was it? Route 22, and just get you a Poliwag once they get served. So, this is if you're doing a new game, like I sort of am. Anyhow, let's do our rematch with our own water type. You sure look different from when we last met. I have a request for you since you're now the Pokemon League champion. The truth is, gym leaders have the right to challenge the champion. Please allow me the privilege of facing you in battle once again. Allow me to show you the true rock-hard strength of my Pokemon. So yes, we are seeing what their teams will look like if you had all but their badge, or your champion. So guys, this is Onyx, as per usual. And of course, they are leveled up to be around the champion. But we're still probably wanting to do a lot of damage since Brock is Brock, and you guys know Rock. Ah, he's using the fossils, which actually makes sense. You would think he would use fossils since he is next to the museum, since down with the museum. Thunderbolt will probably be the best. X-Scissor, ooh, that's going to... Ooh, that did hurt a little bit, but we're going to persist. There we go. Now go Kabutops. Next is what? Omastar? Aerodactyl. I'm gonna go Skull for this because I'm Crunch. Oof. Well, down goes Polaris. It can have its own moment at another time. Why not have Volga come out? Be interesting to see him. Even though he really has no business being out in this fight since it's Rock. Yeah, that's probably going Ugh. Focus going down. I need to revive people. Ugh, fun. In case you're wondering, I'm trying to save Wolfsbane because Wolfsbane's going to basically dominate another fight. I am going to paralyze this thing. Just so that way it can quit doing so much. There we go. That way I can just revive everyone back up, because you really want to get as much power as you, much levels as you can get from these guys. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. No, not yet. Revive again. The reason is the Master Trainers. They were something that I looked for in the last episode, and there's a reason you want to be tough as nails, because they are the same way. And the League and Champion rematch, they're going to be tough as well. You're going to have tough fights coming up. So you kind of want to get them, get your Pokemon up to the point that they can actually handle those tough fights. Rock Slide. If things do get too tough and you are playing on set, I wouldn't blame you for going down to Shift. Shift does make things a lot easier. Just getting a free switch, and you able to see what needs to come about. It also does help with racing as well. So, and almost star. This is the final evolution of the other fossil. It will also be talked about, because yes, you can get the other fossils if you have been wanting them. If you're like, I picked Helix but I want Dome, or I want Dome, chose Dome but I want Helix. Especially if you start using it and it's like, oh man, I really want to try something else. Speaking of, we have our last one. Wolfsbane grew to level 58. Double Edge, a very strong takedown, but I'm going to keep old moves since you have no business on that. And his final Pokemon, Golem. Batty bad, because I have no idea what to do with you, Jack, on the field. There's the physical. Here's the special. Even though you shouldn't be using special. Well, I know what you're going to do. You're going to use Earthquake again. So Volga should be able to make it out of this fine and should outspeed you. At least that is what I'm hoping could happen. Use Earthquake like I thought. Their team's Life Screen wore off, so Ice Punch should... Yes. No! Rock Slide. That didn't do as much as an Aerodactyl's Rock Slide? Okay. Down goes Golem. Alright, that wasn't too bad. I knew you were strong, but this? I've chosen to postpone my dream of becoming a Pokemon breeder just for a little bit longer. Right now, I'm more interested in training to grow strong enough to one day face and defeat you. Please battle me every day so I can grow even stronger. Yes, these are daily battles. So if you find a gym leader that's easy for you to beat. In my case, probably will be Misty. She will probably be my easiest one to beat. Then you can just battle them once per day and get stronger that way. If you also remember the Slowpoke here. It's a daily thing, just looking after the Slowpoke. I believe you still get the same reward, which is a pearl string or nugget. Or you may get a different reward for this. Big Pearl. Keep an eye on my Slowpoke again sometime. Well, with defeating Brock once again, and him alluding to what his anime counterpart did, which was travel around the world to become a Pokemon breeder. Because again, this game takes place, is supposed to be referenced to the anime, because that's what Yellow was, really. It was more akin to the anime. And with our healing up, see you again. Let's head on to Cerulean, and I'll touch on some stuff with Cerulean. But first, yeah, you're going in the front, and I knew you were going to you're basically going to destroy Misty's gym. Hey, buddy. So I have I'm just confident. Off we go. Cerulean City. First, I do want to go up Nugget Bridge for a real quick second. Just to show that I think Bill has something, maybe? Or maybe you just want to talk to Bill. I could use Dragonite to fly, but eh. I'm actually doing this because I want to check and see if there's a Master Trainer here. Yes, there is! This is my Starmie Master Trainer. So this is one I definitely want to be aware of. Hey Bill, what's up? Send a whole bunch to Professor once over. Just him telling you about the best ways you can actually level up your Pokemon. It's actually leveling them up. Which is another opportunity you can do to raise them up. I may do it at some point. But it will be like off screen because like I have to catch like a bunch of them. I was just checking to see that thing's shining. Alright, let's Polygraph. Let's talk about this. Because I feel like it needs to be talked about now. Yes, there is a coach trainer here that you can battle if you need to. This is Cerulean Cave. Coming in here, there's a lot of Pokemon, obviously. This is where you can catch some other Pokemon. Continuing on further, and I thought there were shiny sparkles. Going up to the second floor is where you can find the best spot for Chanseys. It is also where you can possibly find more fossils. And this is also where you find Snorlaxes. So if you want to train up your Snorlax a bunch with Snorlax candies, this is the best place to get them. Nice. Snorlaxes are also not bad experience. But of course, the big prize are Chanseys. We will not be going through Cerulean Cave as of yet. Cerulean Cave will come after we're done with all of our rematches. Because what's in here is a battle level 70, so I want to keep it. I just want to leave it at level 70 and just like this is what we come back to. So this way you know exactly where to do your grinding. That's basically what this is. Cerulean Cave is your grinding spot. But with that out of the way, let's go challenge rematch Misty. We'll also do the coach trainer when we do Cerulean Cave as well, just so we can have their battles all in the same place. But to Misty. Right here. And further on. Here she is. I heard an interesting rumor. Not only did you and that other kid defeat those Team Rocket guys, but you also met again in this battle for champion. Arg, I just can't take it anymore. You've gone so strong that I absolutely have to battle you again. You got it? No refusing. Well, here it's us with our Venusaur, who has grown much stronger. And she starts out with the Golduck. Okay. Again, I'm not really worried about this fight, because I got a Mega Evolving Venusaur, the Nose, Petal Dance, and Mega Drain. Venusaur Mega Evolve. Light Screen, protect your team from special attacks, but I have a feeling that might not... Okay, it mattered. This thing's going to use Psychic or something, isn't it? Yep. That hurt a bit. Now, as long as she doesn't send out something that I don't want her to send out, we should be fine. Okay, good. She didn't send it out. We're going to use Mega Drain to try to get some HP back. Don't hit yourself. It hit itself. Blizzard? No, this calls for a 4-star. Because I'm not dealing with that. Especially with Wolfsbane's Mega. Again, I could probably bring out Polaris, because water types cannot deal with water types so much. Ooh, that thing had quick attack. I think I did do that. Petal Dance. Yeah, this thing is bulky. Ooh, Blizzard again. Ugh. Frozen! Like how I said, oh, this is my easiest one. Nope. I wouldn't. It kept the. Water types can't deal with water types well. That. It kept its frozen status. and just didn't stop the move. This thing has Quick Attack, Blizzard, and Shadow Ball. Should have known it had something like that. Please be faster, please be faster, please be faster, please be faster. Yes! No! Survive. Well, you have nothing that can take Jack down. I believe this is what you call a jinx. And I'm not talking about the Pokemon here. No, I basically jinxed this fight. As soon as I said, this is going to be my easiest fight. Sorry, I was just caught off guard. Like, you now got a fourth move. And I've seen a lot of times, trainers only have 3 moves. Desert Greeter level 56, that's nice. Gyarados, this is what I was afraid of when Wolfsbane was still out. Yeah, she actually conquers the Gyarados. I actually find it funny also, like, Misty leaves during the Hoenn. About the time that Ash goes to Hoenn. When they do reunite with Misty at times, she actually does have a Gyarados. Which I find funny. But she says she wants to be stronger than her sisters. Because she has to find some way to stick out above them, since they're known as the 3 beauties. So Misty decides, oh, she's just going to be the strong one. And she does keep that promise, I think. Like, she is the strongest of the 3 sisters. Alright, I think we're going to heal up Jack real quick, and then we'll finish this fight with him. Actually, now thinking about it, why am I trying to say this again when I know that the whatever I say is going to get jinxed? So if I say, oh, I'm pretty sure I know which one's going to be my easiest one, it's not going to be easy. And here down goes Starmie. Nice. And next up, Dewgong, our last Pokemon. This one I have no doubts about. I forgot, they are very bulky in special defense. That is water type's main thing. That's why water types are hard to take down. That's why it's so hard for water types to take down water types. They're so special bulky. And down goes Misty. Whew. How annoying. I lost. I need to try swimming around for a bit, so that I can clear my head of these feelings. I definitely will lose next time. Again, you can challenge Misty daily to get more experience. Well, with our first round of gym battles going, I say, okay. We need to go do something else. Do more rematches, of course. This is our second trip around Kanto. So, I think what I'm going to do next time is actually start with Wolfsbane, because yeah, that's actually good. Because next time on Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, we're heading to Vermilion, which I'm calling the City of Rematches. And you'll see why in the next episode. Remember to like, comment, subscribe! And I'll see ya. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see ya next video. Bye for now.